Hello everyone, welcome to Panda's course. So today's session will be moving towards the series concept where we'll be learning about how we have to use series and what exactly meaning of series, how we have to use this series in Pandas. So let's start on that. So basically it is used to one-dimensional labeled array to holds the data. So that is the main reason we use the series. It's just a one-dimensional. So here, if you observe, this is all the series, and series nothing but yours, like it will be in your the format where it will be start from zero, and then it will be continued, and it will be the continuous format. So this will be a continuous format into the series. So this is what the series are. So it will be in a continuous format, series one, 2, 3, 4. So if you observe, there is one series here that is start with your mango, the fruit's name I'm giving there, then comes to your apple and then banana. Now, when we are adding the multiple series together, it's called as a data frame. We'll be learning in the next session what exactly and how the data frame will work. But remember that series always work together in a data frame. So when we working with this, it will be become a data frames when you addition of the things that it where we having a two. So in a 1D, it's just a creation of normal array where we are using the serial wise, and in this they use some parameters as well, like your data, dtype parameter. So this is what the parameters we used it, and to use a series we used called your pandas dot series. So wherever you want to work on the series, we are moving towards to that. So I hope you are familiar with the theoretical concept of your series. So let's move to, or let's jump to your Jupyter notebook to understand the practically how it's used. So we'll start with the importing part. So import pandas as PD, as well as we just import numpy also, because somewhere when we needed to create a list and tuple, we need a numpy. So import numpy as np. So it's created properly. So just we want to see how to create a series directly using the series keyword. So suppose I'm taking a ages here. So ages equals to pd dot series. So there is a series, and then we have to create that particular series. Suppose I'm creating 25, 26, 27, and then for which purpose we created, that is age. So name equals to AGEH. So I'm giving that. So our series is created. Now we want to see the series, so we have to print it, right? So print ages, AGES edges. So you can observe that it's printed in our age D type of. So this is what your series 25, 26, 27. This is what the series work for. Suppose you want a maximum value to use that how the series is working or not. So move to edges dot max. Max is a method to see that how it will be, and we want to print it as well. So just go with print and then move to edges dot max, then run. So you can observe that we can use in this way, and edges dot max will be work. And suppose we want to see the different method to print the counts, to mean, standard, minimum, you can use it. So we'll just move to see that minimum how we have to use it. So edges dot min, ages dot min, the minimum of your age, and this is method. So we have to always go with the open and the close bracket, and suppose we want to describe it, what is the things are there in that in the edges. So go with print, and then the things we save it in edges dot describe. This is DESCRIBE, describe method. So we run it, we can get to know that, see, this is my count, this is my mean, standard, minimum. Out of this three, what is there? Describe. With the describe, we can get all the value. This is my count, 3. How many? 3. Mean, when you find the mean, we got 26.0. Standard 1.0, minimum 25, 25% is 25.50%, 26, 75%, maximum, name, age, d type. So this is the things where you can use it in that particular area. Now, so this is 1D. So we just have the things where we have that particular things, but when you move to the other things like other method, this is just a maximum minimum method to use it. So let's see now when you create a list and tuple how you have to use it with the series. So you already imported pandas and numpy. So I'll show you once again so you should not forget that. So you have to import numpy 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 as np, and you have to import pandas as pd because we need a both thing, because now we have to create a list as well. So I'm just creating one list, 1 equals 2, and then I just go with 1 comma 2 comma 3 4 5 6 6 7 8 9. So just a list I just created, there is 2 comma, yeah, I just created one list. Now move to that storing the things with the series way. So I'm just storing the values. So I'm just, for the series I use S. I just move to here. I just use S equals to. Now PD will be the alias name because already we imported, and then series S will be capital whenever you use series, and then whatever the list you just now create, list one. So we already stored in a series. Just want to see that how it will be print and S. So you can observe it comes to the series wise, right? Suppose you want to print here. So suppose we print a list here, print and list one, right? Your list one. You can observe that normally it will be come in this way, but whenever we use the method in our data structure series, it's come in a this way with the index values. So this is how mostly we use the series. Here we use a int64, and suppose you want to use the object of that. So how it will be moving towards to that. Suppose I'm creating one more here, less2 equals to, and here I'm just going with the name. Suppose the things will be the thing S, and then comma the character A, then comma SN, comma D, comma A, comma R, comma Y, then comma A. So we just take the things here where we are going with the characters here, directly the character with the some values. We created the list, right? So suppose you want to print it. So print list 2. So now you can observe it comes to the this way. The same thing we are just going with the printing with the series. So S1 equals to PD dot S will be capital for the series, and then we pass the list 2, and then we are trying to print it, right? Print and then S1, right? S1. Yeah, now you can observe that it comes to t-type object because this is an object we are using here in 64. So this is how we have to use a series in a pandas.